What is up, everybody? The Flame12 here, back again with another video about Knicks free agency. So today I'll be talking about who I want the Knicks to pick up and who I don't. Obviously, we're not going to be able to pick up everyone on my list of people I want to pick up, but I hope we can at least pick up like 2 or 3. And I know that my don't want list is quite a bit shorter, but let's get right into it. So, first off on the want list, somebody I talked about last time, Jordan Clarkson. He's still young, pretty good. He just got stuck in a bad situation being on the LA Lakers. Don't really have much to say about him. He probably wouldn't want that big of a contract, but that's really all I have to say about him. Next up, we have a pretty good swingman in my opinion, Nicolas Batum. Now, the bad news is, I've heard some things about him. I've heard not too long ago that the Knicks and Raptors both wanted to offer him a max deal. And I've also heard that he wants to stay on the Charlotte Hornets. But I'd like to have him on the team. He's a pretty good two-way swingman. And he's on a pretty good team right now, but sometimes he puts up triple-doubles. He did against the Sixers, I know that much. But, again, not really much to say about him. Next up, we have Kent Bazemore, aka Kent Blazemore, if you watch CSB. But, I don't know much about this player. I apologize. I don't follow the Atlanta Hawks. I don't follow Kent Blazemore. From what I've heard, he's a good player. From any highlights I've seen, he looks like a pretty good player, and I'd love to have him on the Knicks for cheap. Same with Nicolas Batum. Next up, we have Jamal Crawford. Now, Jamal Crawford was previously on the Knicks, as you see in the picture I'm showing. He's a great sixth man on the LA Clippers. He just won Sixth Man of the Year. And he's not that young anymore, but that doesn't mean he's not good. If he can win Sixth Man of the Year, then you got to be pretty good coming off the bench, and he could definitely start in New York if he came here and played shooting guard for us. Now, I don't have anything bad to say about him other than that he's old. He's not that old, but he's kind of old. And winning Sixth Man of the Year, he'd probably want a bit of money, but if we could get him for fairly cheap, like, I don't know, $12 million or less, that'd be a pretty good deal. Next up, another person I talked about last time, NBA superstar Kevin Durant. Like I said, he told the Knicks if we'd get a good point guard, he'd show interest. We got D-Rose. I have pretty much nothing but good things to say about Kevin Durant. He's been injured before, so is Derrick Rose. I think Derrick Rose just needed a change of scenery, and maybe Kevin Durant does too. Because I don't think he's going to win a title in his current situation. Though they do have Russell Westbrook and now Victor Oladipo. And no Serge Ibaka, so he'd play power forward there. He could come play just about anything for the Knicks. Melo could move to shooting guard, he could play small forward, Kristaps at power forward. That'd be a pretty darn good lineup we got there, if I do say so myself. Next up, another person I talked about last time, Joakim Noah. Now, the sad thing I've heard is the Wizards offered him a max deal not too long ago. But like I said last time, not too many bad things to say about him. He's fairly old, but so are a lot of other players on this list. And he's a great defensive player. He can play offense too, run the transition. And not too much bad to say about him. Alright, next up, we have Roy Hibbert. Now, although he is old and people don't even think he's good anymore, maybe he just needs a change of scenery. He's tall for a center. He's, I think, above 7 foot. He can block shots. He's pretty good on defense. And he's really not that bad of a player. I don't know why people think he's so bad. If we could get him for pretty cheap, which his value has definitely gone down, so I think we could, I think we could pull off a good deal. Finally on our wanted list, we have Al Horford. Now, he would probably need a lot of money, so I don't see us getting him as well as a few other people on this list, because a lot of people want him. So, anyways, he's good on offense, he's good on defense, he's just a good two-way center, and a lot of teams want him. I know I've said that a lot, but so do I. I want the Knicks to get him, and he'd be a solid player for the Knicks, I believe. Now on to my don't want list. The first person I have to talk about, I talked about him last time, Dwight Howard. This man would want too much money to come to the Knicks. Though he is a good player, he's up there in the age ranks now, but I'm not judging by that, so are most of the people on this list. He would want probably a pretty good amount of money, and we probably wouldn't be able to find anybody else. Maybe one other person at the most. But not too many bad things to say about him anyways, other than that he would want too much money. And finally, another person we talked about last time for my don't want list, Pau Gasol. Now, he's not even that good. He's a good player, but he's not that good. He's up there in the age ranks. But, like I said, not judging by that. And for his type of play, I don't think it would fit in for the Knicks. He just wants to camp the post. He doesn't run along with play styles well. He would want too much money for how good he is, because he's not that good. He's decent. I'm not talking trash about him or anything, but I'm not sure about him, you know. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm going to put my cover photo on the screen now, and leave a comment if you like my new cover photo. I know it doesn't show well on mobile. I'm currently trying to fix that. And I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, everybody.